Hey, hi guys. Now I am discussing on decision science, and this is one of the most toughest assignment for SEM 2. Uh, the first question is divided into four parts, where in the first part you have to plot graphs for all the variables. Then you have to find the correlation coefficient. Then you have to find out regression analysis, and the last is actual versus the predicted values. So first, in the first question, you have to give three charts. The first is about two variables, which is the region and the sales. You have to select both these columns in the Excel, and then select go to your the insert option, go to charts, and there is option of scattered graph. So you select the first, which has different points on it. uh, you will get the first graphs. For the second graph, you have to select two columns, which is region and advertising. You select both the values, go to similar way, insert chart, and then select the scattered points. Now the third part is about the linear graph which you have to create. So there you have to select the values of uh, sales and region code. Then you go to insert, go to charts, scattered charts, and there is this graph called I just mentioned the name of the graph. Yeah, it is scattered with straight line and markers. So this is the graph which you have to select. Once you select, you will get the graph, copy this and paste it in the word. So these three graphs are available, are ready. Moving to correlation coefficient, this is a calculation. What you have to do is take three columns in Excel, then you go to the fourth column and then find out the values. You mention X, Y on the top. Your sales figure would become the X values, your advertising becomes the Y values. So you have to multiply in the D column, you have to multiply X and Y. So figures is 260.3 into 5, 286.1 into 7. So this is how you take the entire for 20 regions. Then you have to find out X square, and then you have to find out Y square. Post you find out, at the end you do the summation for all the columns, and then apply the entire thing in the correlation coefficient formula. If you are not able to get the formula, do buzz me. I have an online calculator where you have to just enter the figures, and it will give you the steps as well as the figure for which the figure of correlation coefficient. Now if I see, for me the answer for this is coming to 0.5928. Moving to regression analysis, the online calculators are available. First we have to find out the value of bxy, which is you have to I'll just define the formula. That is bxy is equal to n summation xy minus bracket summation x bracket summation y divided by n summation y square minus summation y the whole square. This is the formula. I know it's a bit tough. For me, this comes to 20 into 90,552.7 minus 7,969.90 into 208 divided by 20 into 2472 minus 208 the whole square, and the entire value comes up to 153314.80 divided by 6176, which is equal to 24.82. So this is how you come to the value of bxy. Then you have to apply the same thing to the regression analysis formula. Now regression analysis formula is x minus 398.495, which is equal to 24.82, y minus 10.40. Now these are the basically average of x and average of y. Then when you come up to the end, the regression analysis formula comes to x is equal to 140.325 plus 24.82 y. I know it's a bit tough, it's a bit confusing. The best part is you go online, you search for online regression analysis calculator, and you will get the values for this. So now with the help of this regression analysis, you have to find out the actual values and the predicted values. So go to Excel where you already have this two columns, which is region and sales. There you apply the regression analysis. So x is equal to 140.325 plus 24.82y. You select the y column for this and you will get the predicted values. Post that, again you have to plot this on the graph, on the actual versus the predicted values. So you have to select both the columns, go to the graph and then select the particular graph which you want to show. So this is how you complete the first question. Moving to second question is about the population. Over here, what you have to do is first find out the mean values. For this, there are a lot of back-end steps which you will have to do in Excel. What you do is mention the actual ages and the population in the entire Excel. So there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then there is the population count. So against 1 there will be 1958, against 2 there will be 1725. So this is how you plot the entire table up to the age of 50. Post that, below that you have to define the class intervals of the age group. So that is 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50. In the next column you find out the mid values. So mid values is 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. Then you find out the population. So when you have done this entire activity of 1 to 10, 11 to 20, do a summation of the population column for each class interval. The values would be 18,146, 20,895, 34,145, 24,453 and 15,041. So this become your mid values becomes the x column, the population becomes the f column. So you have then in the fourth column you have to multiply x into f. So that is 5 into 18,146. So the values for this are coming as 90,730. Then there is 3,13,425, 8,53,625, 8,55,855, 6,76,845. These are the values which are received, that is for x into f. Then you have to find out what is x bar. So x bar is basically mid value, sum of the mid values divide by the number of counts. So that comes to 5 plus 15 plus 25 plus 35 plus 45 divide by 5. So that is 50. Sorry, that is 25. Then comes the value of x minus x bar. So that is 25 minus 5 for the first value, that comes to minus 20. So the values of x minus x bar is minus 20, 10, 0, 10 and 20. Moving to the next column which says x minus x bar square, which is square of the values, that is 400, 100, 0, 100, 400. Then there is x square. So values of the mid values you have to multiply and get the value, that you have to square it up, you have to square it up. And then in the last column there is x square into f. So x square is 5 into 5, 15 into 15, then 25 into 25. Whatever value comes you have to multiply it by f. So that gives you your x square f. Do a summation for all the columns and keep it ready. For standard deviation, there is online calculators which are available. What you can do is enter the figures, get it, do buzz me, I'll give you the websites for this also. But if you want to manually do it, you have to go to Excel. In Excel you have to select the formula of x minus x bar square divide by the frequency. So my value comes to 1000 divided by 1,12,680. So that value is 0.094. So this is my standard deviation. And for variance, the formula is summation x square f divided by summation f minus x square. Now that value comes to 146.28. So this is how you complete the first part. Moving to the other part, you have to create graph, which is the give graph. What you do is in the Excel where you have selected this class mid values population, you have to find out less than frequency. So less than frequency is where you have to add up. I will tell you what you have to do is the first cell will be 18,146. Then in the second cell, which is class interval for the 11 to 20, what you have to do is the 18,146 plus 20,895, so that value comes to 39,041. Then in the 21 to 30 age frequency, sorry, the class interval, what you have to do is 39,041 plus 34,145, that comes to 73,186. So similarly, you have to add up the entire table. It comes to 1,12,680. Now you have to give a give curve. So for that, you select your class intervals and less than cumulative frequency, and then plot the give curve. Post that, you have to do for more than cumulative frequency table. Similar way or give curve for more than. So select, you in this you have to minus the entire figure. So 1,12,680 minus for the second figure, it is sorry, I'll just repeat it again. I'm also getting confused in this. So in your class intervals 1 to 10, the more than cumulative frequency is 1,12,680. From 11 to 20, you have to minus, you have to select 1,12,680 minus 18,146, so that comes to 94,534. Then from 94,534, you minus 34,145, that comes to 73,639. So this is how you get the entire values. Put those two columns, which is class interval and age group, and the more than cumulative frequency into two columns, and then make a give curve for more than cumulative frequency. And the last part is you have to create a histogram for this. Go to Excel, there is a histogram available. The chart is available. You can plot the entire details into the histogram. So this is how you complete the second question. Moving to third question. So in the third question, there is this values of the rainfall which is given for Gujarat region, and you have to find out the values when the alpha is 0.2, 0.5, 0.8 with the help of exponential smoothing. So there's this online calculators which are available. Do not get into calculation and all these things, but yet if you wish to get into calculations, I will inform the formula for this. Which is alpha xt plus 1 minus alpha sorry, I will repeat the formula again, which is for the single exponential smoothing model, it is ft plus 1, which is equal to alpha yt plus 1 minus alpha ft. So ft plus 1 is the forecast value for the period t plus 1, yt is the actual value for the period t, and then ft is equal to the forecast value of the period t, and alpha is the smoothing constant. So this is the formula that you have to apply. The previous formula was different, which I said, so I'm sorry for that. You have to apply this formula, or what you can do, the best part is go to Google, search for the online smoothing single exponential smoothing calculators. You enter the figure, you will get the details. You can do this for all the three values, that is 0.2, 0.5 and 0.8, and then you find out the entire values, put it into the table and take it to your word, and this will be your first part. Moving to the second part is how to calculate the MAD and the MSE. So what you do is first to take both all the columns for up to 0.2 for the alpha, which is 0.2. Then you find out what is the actual value minus the predicted value. You will get a difference. Plot this into a proper absolute values. So that is for the first will be 0, the second will be 1069.12, minus 1070, and similarly you get the entire values, make it into a positive values, and then do the square of that. So post you do this, you will get values. And for the MAD, what you have to do is you have to divide the figure which comes in the difference value, that is for the first part it comes to 3790.78 divided by 21. So that is basically the actual value minus the predicted value divided by the number of counts, that is 21. Similarly, when there is for the MSc, what you have to do is you have to square the AT minus FT values, square them up, and then divide it by 21. So this is how you do for all the alphas when it is 0.2, 0.5 and 0.8. And then moving to the third B, that is the last question. You have to define a bell curve. You have to make a bell curve where there is a linear line of 65, and then you have to plot the details as it is mentioned into the question. So this is how you complete the entire entire assignment of decision science. Yeah, it is a bit tough, it is a bit confusing, the video is also confusing, but definitely I have a Excel which is prepared for me, which I will not be sharing it, but yeah, it is available at a cost. So people who don't want to really get into this and they only want the calculations, you can buzz me. Yes, best of luck, and if you have any doubts for all your queries, do buzz me on WhatsApp. Websites I will definitely give it to you once you people WhatsApp me that you want the websites. So I'll share the online calculators with you. All right, thank you and bye, best of luck.